Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chichi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Women are disgusted with happy men. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
So this study shows women find happy men the least attractive. In this study, there were male and female participants, and they were each asked to rate the opposite sex on a scale of 1 to 10, based off the emotions that they displayed, such as happiness, pride, shame, and neutral. And these were the results. For men, happiness being displayed gave you the lowest rating. Pride gave you the highest. Shame was higher than happiness and higher than neutral. And just in case you thought it was because of those specific pictures, they used over 400 different photos. And they repeated the test several times and got the same results. This was the second sample. This was the third. And to highlight what men found most attractive, they rated happiness the most attractive and pride the least attractive on women. What do you think about this?
Wow, that's really interesting. This kind of proves another study right that I remember reading about, where when asked what number one attribute that men liked about a good potential spouse or a woman for any type of long-term relationship, the number one thing is they just wanted the woman to be nice. And people don't usually associate somebody who's highly, or a woman who's highly prideful. Men in specific don't usually associate women who are highly prideful with being nice. Interesting video. I thought this was an interesting topic. What did you guys think? What are your reactions to this? Why you think this is this way? As always, the internet did react to this. Let's check out this comments and see what the people have to say. First comment here comes from a gentleman and it reads, "Can't fix a happy man." That's deep. That's very, very deep. And I think all women want to help a man improve himself. It's part of their nurturing characteristic. I think it falls underneath that umbrella term. It's like, I want to help this guy get better. Let's check out more of these comments. Next comment here in response to the guy who said, "Can't fix a happy man." This guy says, "Hard to control him too." I don't know if that's necessarily true. If it's hard to control a happy man, I would think it's harder to control somebody who is more difficult, disagreeable, and would be less happy. Another comment here, next comment reads, "When his happiness stems from himself, she isn't needed. Thus, she has no power/control over him. Can exploit those you have no power over." Comment down below if you guys agree. Next, this comment says, "For real, they think themselves Bob the Builder or something." Yeah, like I said, nobody can fix anybody. Women do, in a sense, want to be part of a man's redemption story. They want to be part of that man improving. But in most cases, what do we see? If we're going to be honest, we see men who have no plan of getting better. It's the woman who's attracted to the bum, who's living off her. She's working, she's complaining he doesn't have a job, and she labels all men as trash. That's what's common a lot of the times. This next commenter says, "Why don't you smile on your pictures?" In quotation marks. Another person here says, "We can't have happiness." Bruh, this is why when they start stuff out of nowhere, when we just enjoying ourselves alone or do nothing. This guy's like, man, so this is why they start shit. Oh, women start shit because they're emotional creatures. It will happen with any woman that you deal with. And it's not that you can't be happy. I think at the core, a woman is looking for a man who can protect and provide. I think this falls into that protection category. And the happiest people in this world are bliss. Bliss to danger. Bliss to how terrible this world can be or really is. And a guy who just comes across like almost childlike in his understanding of the world is not as attractive to a woman as a guy who's more stoic and understands the gravity of how serious life can get. Doesn't mean you have to be a down, sad person necessarily. We've got another comment here that reads, "It's true. My ex hated it when I was happy and did everything to try to stop me." Well, that's not good. Yeah, a woman trying to stop a man's happiness is not a good thing. And I think this is more projection happening right now than it is anything related to the study, right? These guys are reading into this and trying to apply it personally instead of looking at it from a female nature perspective, biological and evolutionary perspective. Another guy here says, "That's why They want to get you mad on purpose. And finally, the last comment in this thread says, same. This is why they'll constantly throw curveballs at you to try and stifle your happiness. So number one, there are women who are just difficult. That's one. And then there are shit tests that most women will throw towards you if you are a man, especially if she senses weakness. Shit tests must be passed. I'll give you guys an example. A woman always wants to confirm that who she wants you to be, you actually are. For example, women are highly emotional. In the midst of an argument, she starts to yell, she starts to get upset, she gets highly triggered. What does she want? She wants you to get triggered with her. What does she need? What is she attracted to? Well, she's attracted to a man who stays in frame, right? You match her energy, she feels like, yes, this guy is emotional, I'm right, he's wrong, thus failing the shit test. Stay in frame. Another chick here says, y'all hurt. And I think there is some hurt in these comments. Don't be mad.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Listen, whenever it's time for men to drink coffee, I want you guys to pay attention to the comment section down below. There are sheep in wolf's clothing, right? There are fake coffee drinkers, even on my platform, who are currently typing comments, maybe now deleting them, but some will still type and say, that's not right, blah, blah, blah. Women should accept me for how I am. No, doesn't work that way. Another comment here says, mine literally told me she chose me because I was always happy. I'm assuming that's supposed to say. He went on to say, but little did I realize it was because she wanted to steal it from me and destroy it. I don't know. Another comment here says, we didn't need a study for this. Real life tells you. Yeah, real life tells you, man. Okay, but are there women out there who are miserable people and want to ruin your day? Of course, guy. All right, there are women out here who they want to steal your happiness. This video is about what women generally find attractive. And the guy who you guys see who's smiling everywhere he goes and doesn't look like he's been through tragedy in his life. Women don't find as attractive as the guy who is just happy-go-lucky all the time, right? Because it translates to not having experience in life. Men are the opposite. If a woman looks like she's been through tragedies, and you can tell, and there's some women you see, you're like, damn, this chick's been through it. I can see it in her eyes. You don't want to have kids with that woman. We value a woman's innocence, right? We value a woman's niceness. It makes sense that the attractions are polar opposites. And men who complain about that, again, bro, you're wanting to change female nature again, which will never happen. Cry all you want. Comment all you want. Never happening.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
As always, guys, I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Leave your comments down below, man. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.